Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited to talk about Hues Everywhere custom nodes. So go ahead, open up your ComfyUI, open up the ComfyUI manager and search for the Hues Everywhere custom nodes and go ahead and install this fantastic extension. Once you've done that, restart your ComfyUI and come back to your blank canvas. Now what is this extension, right? And this is going to be fairly quick overview of what it is, but I hope it demonstrates the power of this extension. So load a default workflow, and in a default workflow, we have all these lines between the input and output, which we call Noodles. And this extension that you've just installed, this Hues Everywhere or Hues Anywhere extension, is going to simplify the overall layout of your workflow. And it actually hides a lot of the noodles, so you don't have to see this spaghetti everywhere. And so what do I mean by that, right? Let's remove a few things. Let's just clear out what's going on here and just get down to the basic graph like this. Okay, and with everything we're gonna break it down. So over here we have our checkpoint. This is where we start, and we can select our standard checkpoint. What we're going to do is we're going to join these up to one of the everywhere nodes. So we pick this anything everywhere 3, and we drag in each one of these. Now, as we did that, those who are pretty much watching what's going on, you'll notice that these other inputs started to highlight and get a circle around them. And what that means is we've actually behind the scenes connected these, but we didn't have to draw a line to connect them. We didn't have to draw from this output to this input. It's doing it automatically through this node for us. So we've got the model connected here. We have the clip connected here. And we have the VAE connected because it's highlighted as well. Now I'm guessing, I don't know too much about how they're doing this, but it's very, very smart to me. I'm guessing though, based on the name and the data type is how they know to make this connection. Now, everything is almost connected with the exception of the samples, because that's not highlighted, and this positive negative prompt, and the latent image is not done. So what we can do is do a very similar thing. We can go here and we can pick one of these ones and take this latent in. As I do that, it knows that this latent and this latent are connected. Okay. But unfortunately, we have a bit of a problem here because now it thinks this latent and this samples are connected. Okay, so we can fix that as well by just doing a regular expression here. So we can say something like this one. We can join these two, and we can say the regular expression is samples. Now, these two are connected, okay? Now, how do I know those are all connected, all right? How do I know things are connected the way I'm saying they're connected? Well, if you right-click on the canvas and you say Show UAE Links, you can see how things are connected. So we have the model coming in here, we have the VAE going there, we have the clip going to inputs here on our prompts. Okay, and we have this latent image going to the input here, which is great so far. And then we have this latent coming out and being decoded. So without using another use anywhere node, we could just manually do this. Okay. And everything would still work, right? So if I cue that prompt, you see there, it still works, right? So I can hide those nodes, and you can see how simple your workflow is, right? And if we want to apply the same thing to these two, they have a special one for the clipping code, so we can do the prompts, and with the prompts, we can join these two up. And you can see it highlights the positive and negative prompt right there. So now we can say add a group, call this our prompts. We can maybe say add another group. And call that our models. Oops. Let's get all that connected there. You can call this our input images. I'm just making this look just a little bit neater. Sampling. And then this would be our preview. And so there we go. Look how nice and neat your whole entire workflow can look. No more lines or spaghetti going through all of these. We've simplified it a lot. There's still obviously a little bit, but it looks much, much neater this way around than it did before. Okay, and now if we queue that, everything should still work. There we go. Look at that. So this is something you can add to your overall tool belt. This anything everywhere custom nodes. I hope it was of some use to you, and I hope you enjoyed it. So if you want to learn more about Stable Diffusion and ComfyUI, check out the links below in the description. As always, please support this channel by subscribing, clicking the like button below.